So yes, here is a picture of baby. So excited.
As I was sitting, I just noticed more and more cramps coming on. They were getting worse. And the reason why I was bleeding and why I've been cramping so much. Hey guys, we are in the truck. We are headed to our first baby doctor appointment. I'm so excited, but I'm also super nervous. Just like those first initial feelings, you know, like wanting to make sure there's a heartbeat and all of that kind of stuff. I will be getting an ultrasound, I'm pretty sure today is what they said over the phone. So very, very excited. Ryan is going with me. It is Friday, so he has the day off, so it kind of worked out perfectly. So we are gonna head over to the appointment and just see how everything is going, make sure everything is good. I will update you as much as I can, and yeah, I'm very, very excited.
$143, that's great.
Hey guys, we are home from my appointment. Ryan actually pulled out the camera and showed you a bit of the ultrasound, so that was exciting. We got to see sweet little baby, and he saw she. I think from now on I'll just say baby because we don't know the gender, and we are not finding out the gender until we have baby. We are so excited to keep it a surprise again and find out when we have baby. So anyway, there's that. I've had a few people ask me if we'll be finding out the gender and when we'll be finding out. We won't. So basically I went in and I got my ultrasound and all was really good. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Talking about the baby. Did you see pictures? Look. Here's the baby. That's in mommy's belly.
Oh, I love them. See? This is the baby, this is the head, this is the body.
Yeah.
Ow, why is it so tiny?
It's just so teeny tiny. It's about the size of I think a
So,
raspberry this week. So it's about this big.
like,
Itty
this
bitty.
big?
Yeah. Itty bitty. So yes, everything went good. We were able to see baby's heartbeat on the screen and everything like that, and I'm sure you guys were able to see that. But then I went in and I met with the on-call like doctor. It's not my actual doctor that will be delivering baby and all of that because he's on vacation, but this is the other doctor in the office, and she's great. She's phenomenal, the sweetest lady. But she basically just wanted to ask questions, and then I had to get a pap smear done, and from the ultrasound, because it was an internal ultrasound, I was bleeding pretty good. I don't really remember that happening with my other kids. I do remember like spotting, but I was like bleeding since that ultrasound. And so when she went to do the pap, she asked me if I was spotting before or if it was from the ultrasound, and I told her, yeah, I haven't spotted at all. And she's like, okay, well, it's not usually normal to spot as much or bleed as much as I am. It's normal to spot. So she wants me to come back in 2 weeks for another ultrasound and just make sure everything's okay. She wanted to make sure there was no like hemorrhaging going on or anything like that. So yeah, that was the only worry really that she had. And she said obviously if the bleeding continues or gets heavier or something like that, then to call ASAP. So anyway, yeah, here is a picture of baby. So exciting. We cannot believe it. This just made it so much more real, being able to see baby on the screen and the little heart fluttering and all of that. It's just crazy. And it was funny when we were getting the ultrasound, she's like, here's baby's, you know, heartbeat, here's your other ovary, and you know, she's showing me all sorts of stuff. And then I was like, okay, so there's only one, right? Like, only one? She's like, yes, there's only one. I only see one, you're good. So that was a relief, because I just had a fear that I was gonna have twins and then we'd be having 5 kids. I don't know why I feared that so much. But anyway, yeah. 1 healthy baby so far, and I hope that this pregnancy continues to go smoothly and healthily and all of that. But that's about it for this part of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing baby's first ultrasound. I am going to continue on just with the vlog today because there's not a ton of footage from the doctor's appointment, and we have some stuff we're gonna go get done. I'll pick up the camera, I'm gonna go rest a little and fold laundry. I'm exhausted. Good morning, guys. Today is Monday, May 30th. This isn't exactly the type of video that I want to film, but it's what's going on right now. So I'm gonna back up to Friday. Friday, I had my first OB appointment for baby. Everything looked pretty good. I did get an ultrasound and we were able to see baby's heartbeat, which was awesome. But after the internal ultrasound, that's always hard for me to say. After the internal ultrasound, I was bleeding pretty good. It wasn't just like spotting, like it was some blood, you know. And the OB that was in at the time, it's not my normal OB because he was on vacation. She did a pap smear as well because I haven't had one in like a year. So they wanted to do that, and after she was done with that, she's like, have you been bleeding or is this like something new? And I told her that it was new. Oh, excuse me. And I told her that it was new. After the ultrasound is when it started happening. I have hiccups. So she was like, okay, well, I don't really like the looks of that. So she wanted me to get seen again in 2 weeks. And she said if the bleeding continued, to give them a call. So I was like, okay. So I went home and everything seemed to be going fine. Saturday came, actually Friday that day, I bled a little bit throughout the day and then it stopped. And I was like, oh, thank the Lord, like everything's fine. It was probably just a little more invasive than normal. So, Saturday comes along, everything was great. Sunday, which is yesterday, we had Paisley's birthday party and it was so hot outside. It was like high 80s and very warm, very sunny. I drank like almost a whole jug of water, which is a half gallon of water. So I drank a lot of water. And I just was so exhausted last night, like on another level. And I figured it was just because of the party. I did have a little bit of cramping last night, now that I think of it, when I was lying in bed, and I remember waking up in the middle of the night and having some cramps. And I have this like leg body pillow. I shoved that in between my legs and I just kind of like laid on it and I fell back asleep. Well, this morning I woke up and I had some pretty bad cramps. I would kind of say, to explain what kind of cramps they are, they're like when you're on your worst period day, those types of cramps. So I went to the bathroom, and when I went to the bathroom and wiped, TMI, but this is kind of a pregnancy video, so if you're watching this, that's what you're gonna get. When I wiped, there was blood, and that was alarming to me because we hadn't had intercourse or anything like that. And I've never, in any of my pregnancies, I've been pregnant 3 other times, and I've never had bleeding for just no reason. And it was quite a bit, and it was more like clots. So I sat down, I had a bagel for breakfast, and as I was sitting, I just noticed more and more cramps coming on. They were getting worse. So I decided to call my OB, and of course, being Monday, Memorial Day, they are closed. So they gave me the on-call doctor, which he was awesome. The dog is scratching at the door. He was awesome, but he just told me basically I could be having something going on with like an irritated cervix, or if the bleeding gets worse, obviously to go right over. He still wants me to call my OB tomorrow and let them know what's going on. They might want to do an ultrasound sooner.
Hi. So anyway, that is what is, we have a puppy. Stop, go lay down. Okay, go lay down. So anyway, that is what is going on. I just wanted to update you guys. So anyway, yeah, that's what's going on right now. I just wanted to update you because that's what's happening in my pregnancy right now. A little bit scary, and I'm just trying to lay low today. I'm still very crampy and just like very uncomfortable, like in my lower pelvic area. It just feels like really bad period cramps. This is how I can explain it, so, or describe it. So anyway, I'm going to relax in bed, fold some laundry, and wait for Ryan to get home. He had a little bit of work to do this morning, so I'm here with kids. They told me to relax, but it's like, oh, she's got on makeup from her birthday, a tiara from her birthday.
And a strawberry shortcake dress with a purse.
With a purse. She has a poppet purse from her birthday. All new things. So anyway, I'm gonna go relax as much as possible with kids at home, and I will update you guys if anything changes, or if nothing changes today and I call my OB tomorrow, then I will definitely let you guys know what happens with that phone call. So anyway, yeah. Hey guys, so it is the next day. It is Tuesday, May 31st, Paisley's birthday, and I am headed out to the doctor's. I have to leave in, what? Yeah, a half hour. They want to do an ultrasound just to make sure that everything is okay, everything's going good. I am still cramping, but I stopped bleeding yesterday, like evening-ish, but the cramping still hasn't gone away. So I'm almost wondering if like the cramping is everything stretching and moving and getting ready. I'm hoping and praying that that's what it is, because I had that. I remember having that with Grant and talking to my doctor about it, and he's like, yep, that's just like round ligament pain or whatever they call that, just, you know, things stretching and moving. But I've never bled in any pregnancy, so that's just what's got me kind of alarmed. And so yesterday when I called the OB that was on call, he said to call my OB in the morning and see what they want to do. They're probably going to want to do an ultrasound, and they do, just to see what is going on, look for things that could be causing the bleeding and all of that. So that's what we're going to do. I don't know, I'm just a little nervous, like anyone would be. I've never dealt with bleeding in pregnancy for any of my 3 pregnancies. I was like leaking towards the end of pregnancy with Paisley, but that was it, when it wasn't blood. So that's just what's got me a little bit on edge. And my mom is gonna go with me, so I don't have to go by myself. And my sister-in-law, because she's amazing, is gonna come down and watch Grant and get Miss Paisley off the bus, because my appointment's at 10. She gets home at 11, and it's about 45 minutes away, so I won't be here in time for her. So anyway, I'm all ready. I just showered super quick, so I was nice and clean and all of that, and threw on just a little bit of makeup. And yeah, I will keep you posted when we know more. Hey guys, so I just got back a little while ago from the doctor's. I went and got an ultrasound. They wanted me to go get one, so went there, got that done, and I figured I would explain what's going on. So basically, I am not crazy. I was cramping and bleeding for a reason, and I feel like it's just so important to always be an advocate for your health and not to be afraid to ask questions and not be afraid to call your doctor, because I am that kind of person. I am such a people pleaser, and I always feel like I'm being like an inconvenience to people when something's wrong. But that's so silly, and it's so not true. That's their job, that's what they're there for, and they're there to make sure that you're comfortable and that everything is okay. So enough of that little PSA, but I just wanted to explain everything that went on. So I went in, I got my ultrasound, and baby had a heartbeat of 165, and you could see the heart beating, everything like that. I'm measuring a little over 8 weeks, which is right on track with my January 6th due date. Hold on, the dog is so loud.
Those hurt. Okay, I hope you guys were able to hear me. The dog was eating and drinking. But anyway, yeah, so everything is on track with my January 6th due date, which is good. And the reason why I was bleeding and why I've been cramping so much is I have a subchronic hematoma, I think is what it's called. And that basically there's like a tear, and that's what was causing the bleeding. But I did stop bleeding last night, so they are hopeful that it is healing already. And hopefully in 2 weeks when I go back for my next ultrasound, because they want me to be seen a little bit sooner just to make sure it isn't getting bigger and there's no issues there. So hoping and praying that everything continues to heal the right way and that everything starts going smoothly, I guess you could say. It's not like it's been smooth. It's been very nerve-wracking. I cried yesterday just wondering what was going on. I have never bled in any of my pregnancies, and I've been pregnant 3 other times and I've never had that issue. So yeah, I guess it's so important to, like I said, be an advocate for your health. And if something is not right, if something is off, or you feel like something is off, don't be afraid to call your doctor, because that's what they're there for. They're there to reassure you and make sure that everything is good with you and baby and all of that. So other than that, they just kind of said, chill out a little bit, don't do anything strenuous or anything like that, and try to let this heal, and then they will see me again in 2 weeks. So I'm just making sure to drink a ton of water. I've got my ½ gallon of water here that I drink constantly. This is from Amazon, if you were wondering. I can link it down below. But yeah, I think that's it for now. I don't know if this is when I'll close out the video. We'll see. I'm guessing it probably is. So, but there will be another video up in a couple of weeks when I have that next ultrasound, and I'm very excited. It's just always such a good feeling to be able to see your baby on the screen, see their heart beating. I haven't been able to hear the heartbeat yet, but I have been able to see it, and that's been amazing. Such a good feeling. So anyway, I hope you are all doing great. If you are suffering with the same thing that I am, and you're going through pregnancy or something like that, let's chat in the comments down below. I would be happy to chat and just kind of share my symptoms that I had with you guys. I'm still kind of crampy now, and I've been crampy ever since yesterday morning, but I'm not bleeding anymore, and that's amazing and a godsend, and I'm so grateful. So I just hope that everything continues to heal and everything's all right. It was just good to see that baby is doing well, and that's all that matters, and that I'm okay and well enough to grow baby. So anyway, I'm going to stop this video here. If you enjoyed watching, please give it a big thumbs up, and just keep me in your prayers that everything continues to heal, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.